So let's go ahead and what's going on, YouTube? So we are back with another video for you guys, and as you guys see, man, we have my hood up, so you know what that means. That means that something's going on with the car. So if you haven't already checked out my last video, so I was driving, I did a few pulls, and I got a warning sign saying that my oil pressure was low. This is like the third time that something's going on with the car in like the same week. Everything's been minor issues, so I'm hoping that's a minor issue. But we actually went ahead and popped our hood. I did go ahead and take off a few of my supercharger bolts because I believe it's my oil pressure sensor. I did go ahead and buy a new oil pressure sensor from O'Reilly's, so I'm hoping that this fixes the problem. This will be a little how-to video for all my do-it-yourselfers of like basically how to pull a Whipple apart. I'm hoping that I only have to take this supercharger lid off. I don't have to pull the whole thing apart to actually do it, because that would be the whole thing for me. So I'm hoping that I can get this situated by just taking my lid off, creating enough room so I can reach my hand back there and actually get to my oil pressure sensor, because I believe it's back there. A lot of people told me it's back there behind my blower, so we'll see, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all these bolts out. All right, so I went ahead and took all the screws out. Had to use a different assortment of tools, but we got it done. So let's go ahead and slide this blower off. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna slide this off, and then I'm gonna show you guys what the inside of a supercharger look like if you have not already seen that before. This is basically the inside of a Whipple supercharger. Got your two intercooler bricks. There's one on this side, one on this side. They're pretty big. I'm about to see if I can reach my hand all the way back there and take out this oil pressure sensor. I'm hoping I can. I don't have like big hands, but I do have a little bit of reach back there. So I'm gonna go back there and see if I can feel it, see if I can find out, and get my tool back there to actually unplug it and get it taken out successfully. I'm sure this will take me a little while to figure out, so I'll be back with you guys. And alright, so after playing around with this for about I've been playing around with this for like 30 minutes now, I was able to find the oil pressure sensor. Oil pressure sensor is back there. I can reach it, but I can't necessarily like unplug the cable. The cable just won't come unplugged. I did go ahead and get a socket that can reach back there to actually get over it, but I have to unplug the cable in order to like loosen up the oil pressure sensor. So right now what I'm about to do is just pull my supercharger off. I'm hoping no coolant leaks or anything like that, but I'm not sure what's next from that. So I know I'm gonna take all this off, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and I'll give you guys a little update. Basically I have a full tear down. As you can see, I went ahead and took my two intercooler bricks out. I took all my screws out that we have that are actually holding the supercharger to my actual motor. I took all that out. These are all the screws. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws on each side holding the supercharger down. Took off my belt to detach it. Took off my cold air intake so I have enough room to actually go down there and attach it. It's looking pretty good. We actually took this out pretty quickly once we got all the right tools and everything like that. So I'm super excited. So now I'm about to go ahead and see if I can just slide this supercharger forward. My oil pressure sensor is right here. You have to basically reach all the way back, unplug, and unscrew this. This is my old oil pressure sensor. I got it out. This was a pain in the ass. It doesn't look bad. I don't necessarily know how these go bad, but I'm hoping that this is a culprit. So I'm about to go ahead and install this into the car now and put everything back together and see if that fixed everything. Give this video a thumbs up if you hope that this oil pressure sensor gets the car situated, and just stay tuned for the rest of the video to see if we get the car crunk up. We ran into a little problem. I went to O'Reilly's and they gave me the wrong sensor. Now, I kind of sort of was skeptical about this O'Reilly's because when I talked to them, they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. They called it an oil pressure stick. You need like a switch? Like a switch or a stick? I was like, bruh, it's a sensor. This is what they gave me right here. See how big this is? Compared to, this is the stock one here compared to this one here. You guys see the difference? I'm gonna try to see if I can hold both of them up at the same time. Do you guys see the difference in that? Look at that. But I'm very disappointed I'm not able to actually get my car fixed tonight. It's like 1 a.m. right now, and we're trying to get this back put together for you guys. Yeah, man, unfortunately, this is gonna have to go to a second day, and I'll see you guys in the morning. So we are back. This is day 2 of working on my Camaro SS. I actually went ahead and fully pulled off my Whipple supercharger. I kind of sort of made a mistake. I had a few people help me out and let me know that back there, I was telling you guys that my oil pressure sensor was back there. Well, I could not see where my oil pressure sensor really was. So my oil pressure sensor is right here. This is my oil pressure sensor. It looked kind of like that back there was actually my fuel pressure sensor, and this is the correct sensor, and it looks actually way bigger. So I'm hoping that this actually fixes the problem. So I'm glad I went ahead and pulled that blower off. So let's try to see if we can get this out very quickly. Voila. So we went ahead and installed the brand new oil pressure sensor. I really don't want to go through no more problems with this car. Some other people were telling me that it could be my oil pump. Could have went bad. So hopefully that's not it. If that is it, we will be dropping the car off to LS Experts. Let's pray, let's hope that this is the only issue with the car. But right now, I'm about to actually get ready to clean up and go to work. So I'll catch you guys when I get back.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
All right, so we are back from work. I made a little bit of progress. I did go ahead and install back my Whipple supercharger. I'm excited to see if this will actually work. I'm super excited, but I'm also kind of nervous because when I was taking my intercooler bricks out, I did spill a little bit of coolant inside this one down here. Some of it spilled up in there. But what I'm gonna do to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go ahead and give it another oil change. I am around my 2,000 miles for my oil change anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that oil, and hopefully the car's all good. I'm really hoping, I really hope that there's oil pressure, because if it's not oil pressure, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna go ahead and keep you guys updated with the rest of this build. For people that did not necessarily catch my error, the oil pressure sensor that I thought that was back there, it is not oil pressure sensor. That's actually my fuel sensor. The oil pressure sensor, that right there is actually the oil pressure sensor. This little guy right here, this is the plug-in for it, and that is the bolt that you have to unscrew. I would have had to pull my supercharger off anyway because there's not necessarily a lot of room down there to reach that, but super excited that I found that because I thought it was the wrong part, and everyone I called did not have it, so this is the only one I found within my area. So we got everything all buttoned back up, man, except my cold air intake. I'm about to go through, finish up torquing some of this stuff down. A lot of stuff is torqued down, but we went ahead and got this bad boy put back together, man. So I'm actually, when I get this back together, we're actually gonna go ahead and test out the car and see if we have oil pressure. Now I will tell you guys, I'm super excited about it, but I did go inside my car and hit my aux, like my auxiliary, and I want to see if the gauge moved. The gauge was higher than 0, I can tell you that. It was higher than 0. So just stay tuned for the rest of this video to see if we have oil pressure or not. Alright, let's see if we got any. Let's see if we have any oil pressure, man. We're gonna be looking at this together. I really don't want to start the car, but let's go ahead and crank it up. Oh. Might have a dead battery, but the oil pressure shit is rising. Yeah, we do have a dead battery. We have oil pressure. I'm gonna cut it right back off. I did ooh, that shit made me very happy that I see oil pressure pop back up. Taking my intercooler bricks out, I did spill a little bit of coolant down there. I feel like I got everything out, but I just wanted to quickly show you guys that we have oil pressure. I actually do an oil change on it. Check this out, right? I'm super happy that it was just my sensor, man. Because if you're new to my channel, you do know that I have had a lot of problems with my car. Not necessarily problems, but just like building it step by step by step. And we're still in process of building it. We still got a lot of stuff to do, because it wasn't a bad job, but for anybody that's not like mechanically inclined, it's not a hard job. You just gotta have the right tools, have everything organized. Like right now my garage looks like a mess, but we're about to clean that up sometime soon, and get a lot of stuff organized, man. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning and just give you guys a quick brief update, see how the cars are riding, see everything like that, man. So yo, I'm happy. I did the full oil change on this, and let's go in and see how this bad boy starts up. Yes, sir. And we have oil pressure on, so we'll just run for a little bit. Yes, sir. Oil pressure is stable. Nothing's going up and down. Let me go check back here real quick. That is, it probably spilled a little bit of oil. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. I'm gonna take a little bit of water, and I'm gonna shoot some water down there. Yeah, good news is we have oil pressure. So that's gonna be all for this video, man. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just realized I forgot my lip is inside the car. But other than that, man, that's gonna be all for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.